This is Margaret Schlachter with Mud Run Guide. I am here with Garfield Griffiths, who is currently sitting outside of Fort Hamilton outside of New York City, working on the latest civilian military combine, the reboot of the event. It's been around since 2011, went dark for a little bit, but you are bringing it back. So Garfield, tell me what civilian military combine is for those that didn't see it the first time around or don't really know a lot about it.
Hey, how you doing, Margaret? We're stuck sitting on a base here, surrounded by soldiers and people with machine guns. It's quite interesting. Civilian military combine. They kicked off in about 2011. They did a series of events, and what they kind of tried to do was to incorporate and I hate to use the CrossFit word because it's kind of polarizing, but the sort of the functional fitness workout, or the WOD that everybody knows, that concept, prior to doing what we know, which is running and jumping and climbing obstacles. And they kind of put the two together. The logic that they had was you got your speedy, fast guys who can run 5K in, 3 seconds. But let's slow them down by putting them through a 5-minute workout where they have to swing kettlebells and jump on boxes and hopefully even the playing field. So some of the stronger guys can do well in the pit, and then they might be slow on the course, but the other guys are gassed. So that was the plan, and it was a very patriotic thing. They were inspired by the 9/11 thing. So that's where the civilian military combine aspect came in, where they wanted to bring in aspects of the military, support all branches of the military, and support all first responders, police, fire, EMTs, through charity and through the work that they do. And obviously to get a lot of people, we have a lot of people who are going to get to run with military guys. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So you guys explain your race series as a hybrid race series. I've used that term when I was writing for about.com and classified you guys as that. But for those that don't know, what does a hybrid event mean?
The reason we call it a hybrid is because it is really two events in one. It is a hybrid of a WOD-style functional fitness workout, which is the pit, where you come in and you do a set amount of movements, and you can choose what you want based on your fitness level. If you don't want to pick up a barbell, you don't have to. You can just do the body weight exercises, burpees, lunges, but it's a 5-minute workout. Then the second part is, of course, the OCR, the obstacle course race, 4 to 5 miles, all the world-class obstacles that a lot of people watching this know and love. So we put the two together, and there's the hybrid.
Okay, yeah. So I know that when this event first came around the first time, I had never done CrossFit. I was working out, but I personally had never done CrossFit. I'm excited to get to come to the race you have coming up at Fort Hamilton. But the pit seemed really scary to me because I wasn't a CrossFitter. Like I worked out, but I didn't do like the high intensity functional fitness stuff. So, I mean, like, what if I'm not a CrossFit athlete or a functional fitness athlete? Like, and I'm just your average, obstacle racer. Is this event for me? Like, can I do the pit? The pit seems kind of scary for those that haven't done it before.
And it's funny you should mention that, because it's something that I've brought up recently to kind of the people who, help with the marketing and saying, look, the pit, I know the name, the pit, and it's meant to sound scary and tough. But one thing we have to get across is we have 3 different divisions in the pit based on your fitness level. And the pit is 3 movements. It's not like we're asking you to do that Kipling CrossFit crazy pull-ups and all that stuff. We just use that as a reference. I mean, we have the body weight division, for example, and all you'll do is you'll do burpees, you'll do 6 burpees, then you'll do 7 lunges, then you'll do 8 box jumps. And if you can't do a box jump, you do a box step. You just step up and step down. Okay. And that's it. That's your pit for that. If you can do a burpee, a lunge, and walk up a flight of stairs, you can do that division. You repeat that as many times as you want, or as many times as you physically can in 5 minutes. You have a judge standing in front of you with a clicker, making sure, and they'll say at the end, okay, that's your score, well done. Go, get water, throw up, do what you want to do, and you have 5 minutes to gather yourself, and you're out on the race. If you're a little bit more, we have the intermediate division. You say, you know what, I'm going to try the kettlebells. Kettlebells, again, it's not crazy. It's kettlebell swings. I mean, you're swinging a kettlebell in front of you. Mm-hmm. Do Orange Fitness. You do that in Orange Fitness. You do that in many gyms. Mm-hmm. The other one is a weighted lunge. It's a goblet lunge. You hold the kettlebell, and you do a lunge.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do the step up on the box, weighted.
Okay.
So again, it's not a full-on CrossFit crazy workout. And then if you really want to say, I'm going for it, I want to do Charlie division. Charlie division is you basically have the shoulder to overhead, which is a press with the barbell. The barbells are weighted for male and female, different weights. Burpees over barbell. So really it's a burpee, you're just jumping over the barbell. So they are not crazy insane. They're things that people do all the time. Even Coach Payne, who we just brought on board, who's going to be in charge of the pit, he said to me, he said, a lot of people say, hey, coach, it's great that you're going. I've never done CrossFit. And I explained it to him, and he went, well, yeah, I make people do that in my boot camps all the time, burpees and lunges and stuff. So, yeah, it's not something to be scared of. It's just the marketing kind of makes it look that way.
Yeah, no, that makes it a lot more achievable, I think. And are those weights on the website right now so people can know?
Everything is on the website, cmcrace.com. You go there, you can go, what is the pit? Click on what is the pit, or just find one of our events, like the Brooklyn event. Click on pit, and it'll show you exactly what Alpha Bravo is. The 6 burpees, the 7 lunges, and the 8 step-ups or box jumps, and then repeat. And then the same thing with the other 2 divisions. Also, the other thing is that a lot of people don't know is that we have a non-pit option.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you want to say, you know what, I'm not ready for the pit, you sign up for the race only. Same deal. And you just say, right, and you go and do the race. That's it.
And so for those that don't know, how do you guys do the, at the end, how do you guys do like a scoring? Is it, like a special different scoring system, or how does that work?
Yep. We have a fancy new algorithm that my buddy Mohammed has put together. He's pretty well known in the industry as the guy behind scores a lot of the CrossFit events. He's behind most of the Spartan race infrastructure. He's a very smart cookie. So you're scored in the pit very simply. How many reps you do. That's it.
Okay. That's easy.
You did 60 total. You score 60. Then you go on the course and you get a course time. Your placement in your age group is where you get your points from. So let's say, just to make it easy and not go into the deep, like I came 600th. Let's say you came first, you get X amount of points. If you come second, you get X amount of points. That goes onto your pit score. Now, for the discrepancies, if you come first by 10 minutes, you get X amount of points. But if you come first by 20 minutes, you really smoke everybody, you get more points because you were faster. So, and that goes all the way down. If you're 600th and the guy behind you is 601st, but by X amount of time, you get a higher point than him.
Awesome.
So it's all points. Those 2 scores, race and pit, get added together, and that's your final score.
Great. Yeah, and a computer system does all of that, so we don't have to sit and use an abacus.
And we have a phone app you can log in. There's a phone app you can download. You can check your results at the festival area online, or obviously at the results tent.
Great. Well, okay. So people want to sign up for it. Can they? I know that the first event that you guys have in this relaunch is on September 10th in Brooklyn at Fort Hamilton, where you are right now. And we see the barbed wire behind you.
Yes, tense. All weird stuff going on.
Can people still sign up for it?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of the early heats with the pit are sold out, but there are some later heats from about 11 a.m. onwards. But if you're, again, not ready for the pit, the non-pit heats, if you want to say, I just want to do the race, if you want to do just the race, those heats early on are still available, 9:30, 9:15, 9:30. We go every 15 minutes. So they're available. So, check it out. Yeah, you can sign up at cmcrace.com.
Okay.
And then just click on register now for the Brooklyn. We got a lot of big plans for 2017. We're going to be looking at a lot of major cities across the country. We're just, waiting for ink to dry on contracts. So we should have a big launch of a lot of cities coming very soon.
Great. Well, I am excited to be there, to go to the event.
Yeah, I'll see you next week, Margaret.